It's been 4 years since Ella has dropped a full-length project, and I believe partially it was because she was on a hiatus to having a child, so congrats to her. But if 4 years is what it takes to get a project like this, yo, Ella, keep doing it, bro. Yo, this is her sophomore album. The title of this album is Heart on My Sleeve. She absolutely puts her all into this album. It's a true representation of what modern R&B really is. I mean, I haven't really liked an R&B album since probably Charlie Puth's Voice Notes, and even then it was kind of more pop infused, but this is straight R&B and I love it. Hard-hitting beats, angelic vocals, captivating backgrounds. Ella really sets the stage for this album. A majority of the songs felt like she was painting a picture with her voice, and her self-titled album in 2018 was really nice. It was a great way to put her on the map as someone who can really make good R&B music. She was able to mix pop and R&B in that self-titled album, and then we were able to get like awesome bangers like Whatchamacallit and Trip. But Heart on My Sleeve, she really stays within R&B, and it shows how good she really is. She didn't rely on pop at all. The production of beats and vocals are really good, and one of the places where it shows is the song Leave You Alone, with rising background vocals and synths. Ella's voice is still the main focus of it, even though there's so many different things going on. And DJ Mustard, as much flack you may get sometimes for some of his beats, and I will get into some of that later on, but he really comes through with majority of the track list here. Of course, we did have to get that classic DJ Mustard 85 BPM and snaps beat on that song with Roddy Ricch called How. Speaking of Roddy, I think he had the weakest feature out of all three of the features that were on this. Lotto had a decent verse, and Lucky Day's vocals are a really nice addition to that song called A Mess. I think one of my favorite songs is Fallen Angel. The syncopated beat structure really gives her a real feel to that song. It's a nice head-bopping fun track in the middle of a very down track list. Not down as in like it's bad, but as in like it's a more somber track list. And to put this nice head-bopping track called Fallen Angel in the middle of it was really fun. And we were also able to hear Kirk Franklin, and I'm guessing it's his choir that was there. It was a nice surprise, and it was also just really fun to see where this track would go. I mean, it had so many different things going on that I was really surprised they were able to fit so many different things within that one track. Talking about heartbreak during an album isn't really a new topic within R&B, but the lyrics she is showcasing helps to really set the mood and also helps you to sing along to. They were very catchy, easy choruses to sing along with. She also talks about how much she gave her past partner and how she was burned by multiple times. Brings up the past of how they were doing so much for that person and they weren't willing to do the same for her. And if there was anyone to break her heart, it would be them again. During the track list, there were small intermissions from a lady. I'm guessing it's her mom, but I'm not really sure who it is. Comments if you know, let me know. But during there were little types of intermissions that this lady would give Ella, telling her what she should and shouldn't do in order to protect her heart. And it was a nice little light-hearted thing to put in the middle between a few of the tracks. If you've been listening to Ella for a while, you would know that she has a seriously awesome range. It's truly an anomaly. Her lower register is so different from everyone else currently in the R&B space. It feels like she's super comfortable within these different ranges in all 15 of the tracks. And one of the best things that Ella has been able to do is showcase pain in her voice. You can truly feel like she actually is feeling a lot of emotion in these tracks, and it's not just her being computerized within the production. Sadly, I know that this album probably isn't going to do as well as her self-titled album, but I believe this is definitely a step up from her last album. Album really cements her as a known R&B voice, but even though she hasn't been in the game for 4 years, for her to come back and do this was very impressive. The best part about this was that it was an easy listen and that it wasn't hard for me to go through this entire album and listen to this. Overall, I really enjoyed it. I can't really say there was a really single low point, and that's really great. The fact I can't even point out a serious low point. It's a super solid album all around, and is probably one of my favorites this year. I'm definitely saying this is probably top 3 albums I've listened to this year. Hopefully this does better streaming wise, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from Ella. Album gets a strong 9 out of 10 from me. What do you guys think about it? Do you guys think it was great? What do you guys think about her comeback? Let me know in the comments. Also, Ella, if Jason Tatum is hurting your heart, let me know. Just saying, bro. Let me know, because I could step in, bro. I could step in.